Paper 21 Mike Lima Heavy, RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear for takeoff, Paper 21 Mike Lima.
Paper 21 Mike Lima, radar contact, altitude passing.
36,000, Paper 21 Mike Lima.
Paper 21 Mike Lima Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 230, unrestricted.
230, unrestricted, Paper 21 Mike Lima.
Paper 21 Mike Lima Heavy, clear direct yokes.
Clear direct yokes, Paper 2 Mike Lima.
Turkish 202 Heavy, Denver approach. I have a reroute for you. Advise ready to copy. Turkish 202 Heavy, you're cleared to the Istanbul airport via the Chewy 1 departure. Chewy, direct Dupree, Delta Papa Romeo, then as filed. Climb via the SID. Departures with me, squawk 1413. The Chewy 1 departure, Chewy, direct Dupree, then as filed. Turkish 202 Heavy, you read back correct. Call for push. And Denver information, Quebec is current, expect runway 8.
Okay, we'll request push with you. Runway 08 for departure. Turkish 202 Heavy.
Speedbird 21 Mike Lima Heavy, contact Denver Center 127.65, good night.
Denver Center 127.65, 21 Mike Lima, have a good night. That's it.
Turkish 202 Heavy, request push and start.
Turkish 202 Heavy, squawk normal, please.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Let me squawk now. Turkish 202 Heavy.
Turkish 202 Heavy, thank you. Push straight back to the green line, call for taxi. Correct.
Sorry, repeat that again. Turkish 202 Heavy, last part.
Turkish 202 Heavy, push straight back to the purple line and call for taxi.
Push this straight to the purple line, call for taxi, Turkish 202 Heavy.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
So guys, I need to make sure that it actually pushes back onto the purple line.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Good evening, Delta. Good evening.
Denver approach. This is DHX3366 at the cargo ramp. Is it controlled or uncontrolled tonight?
DHX 3366, the ramp is controlled. Good evening.
Good evening. Can we go ahead and get a request pushed back at startup with information Delta on board for 3366?
DHX 3366, thanks for Delta. Push approved. Call for taxi.
Wilco, call for taxi after we start our push for 3366.
What's up? Stop.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
DHX 3366 Heavy, if your runway change for a little shorter taxi, expect runway 17 right.
17 right for 3366.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Turkish Airlines flight. We would like to draw your attention to the safety information you need to follow during this flight. Please stow your hand luggage carefully in the overhead compartments. You can place smaller items under the seat in front of you. When the seatbelt sign is on, please fasten and adjust your seatbelt as shown. Keep your seatbelt fastened and visible until the seatbelt sign is off. When needed, you can release it as shown. Before the flight, extension and loop belts are given out by the cabin crew. Please switch your mobile phones and all other electronic devices to flight mode. Mobile phones and other electronic devices without a flight mode must be switched off. Before takeoff and landing, please unplug all your electronic devices. Smartphones, tablets, and other small devices may be held, but laptops and larger devices must be stowed in their cases in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. If your device is lost or falls into the seat structure, do not move your seat. Just call a member of our cabin crew. It is illegal to smoke on this flight, including electronic cigarettes. It is also strictly prohibited to smoke in the lavatories, which are equipped with smoke detectors. Should there be a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down automatically. pull the nearest mask. Place it over your nose and mouth. Pull the straps to adjust your mask and keep breathing normally. Make sure your mask is well adjusted before helping others. Emergency exits are located on each side of the cabin at the front, center, and rear. The exit signs will help you locate them. Take a moment now to locate your nearest sign, which may be behind you. In the event of an emergency evacuation, leave the aircraft following the exit signs and the illuminated path along the aisle. To ensure a quick evacuation, please leave behind all hand luggage, high heels, and sharp objects. You will find your life vest attached to your seat as shown. If needed, slip it over your head, attach the straps, and tighten it. When you reach the exit, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red toggles or by blowing into the tube or tubes. The light will come on when in contact with water. The crew will provide life vests for infants. Please only put the life vest on your infant in an emergency situation and inflate it immediately. Exit doors are equipped with automatically inflating slides, which the crew will operate in case of an emergency. Before takeoff and landing, please make sure that your window blind is open, your tray table is closed, and your seat back is fully upright. Please stow your footrest, video screen, and handset. Thank you for your attention. For more details, please read the safety card in your seat pocket. Make sure you follow all signs and cabin crew instructions at all times. Enjoy your flight.
Turkish 202 Heavy. Sorry, accidentally may have gone beyond the purple line, but request taxi.
Turkish 202 Heavy, not a problem. Runway 8, taxi via Bravo Sierra, Mike.
Taxi to runway 8 via Bravo Sierra Mike, Turkish 202 Heavy.
Denver approach, Delta 1064 descending through flight level 237 on the AO4 with Echo.
Delta 1064, Denver approach, good evening. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach from Kipper.
Expect 16 left, ILS 16 left from Kipper, Delta 1064.
Approach Delta 626, descending 24-5 with you have destination Echo.
Delta 626, Denver approach. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach from Kipper.
Alright, we'll expect the 16 left approach. Yes, we are correcting Delta 626.
Denver approach, Delta 1667, flight level 200 descending via with Echo.
Delta 1667, Denver approach. Expect visual approach from a 16 right.
The visual 16 right, Delta 1667.
Denver approach. DHX 3366 ready to taxi with Delta on board.
DHX 3366 Heavy, information Romeo's current for departure. Runway 17 right, taxi via Sierra Charlie, Mike 10.
That's Sierra Charlie, Mike 10 to 17 right for 3366.
Denver approach, hello, China 2074774, passing flight number 220, descending at safety forward.
Air China 207, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 299er5, spec vectors, visual approach, runway 16 right.
Oh, shit.
299er5, at approach runway 16 right, descend 207.
United 735, flight level 222.
United 735, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 299er5, spec vectors, visual approach, runway 17 right.
7 right, United 735.
Evening Denver approach, it's Delta 2877 with you at flight level 235, descending on the AL4 arrival.
Delta 2877, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 299er5, spec ILS runway 16 left approach from Kipper.
Expecting ILS 16 left from Kipper, Delta 2877.
Approach Air Shuttle 1017, ready to push with information Bravo.
Air Shuttle 1017, Denver approach. Information Sierra is now current. Push straight back to the first line, call for taxi. Air Shuttle 1017, Denver approach. Push straight back to the first line, call for taxi.
Pushing it straight back to the first line and we'll pick up Sierra Air Shuttle 1017.
Delta 1064 at Kipper, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
At Kipper, clear for the ILS 16 left approach, Delta 1064.
Turkish 202 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 08.
Turkish 202 Heavy, RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear to takeoff.
Repeat the instruction again, Turkish 202 Heavy.
Turkish 202 Heavy, RNAV to Royal, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Royal, clear for takeoff, runway 08, Turkish 202 Heavy.
Air China 207, it looks like you're programmed for the north arrival. Fly heading 050, descend and maintain 13,000, vectors for the approach.
Flight heading 050, descending 13,000, trying to the heaven.
Air China 207, just confirm you're programmed for runway 16 right.
Standby, I'm transiting.
207, roger. Delta 1667, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 9,000 vectors for the approach.
120, 9,000, Delta.
China 207, should we direct to Attic?
Air China 207, just maintain present heading, we'll just give you vectors to the approach.
Okay.
Delta 626 at Kipper, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
At Kipper, cleared ILS 16 left approach. Delta 6.
V1.
Delta 1667 has the airport inside.
Delta 1667, roger. Turkish 202 Heavy, radar contact, altitude passing.
Passing 6,500 for 35 flight level 350.
Turkish 202 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 230 unrestricted.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 unrestricted, Turkish 202 Heavy.
Delta 1667, fly heading 140 to join the final approach course. Cleared visual approach, runway 16 right.
140, join the final, clear visual 16 right there.
Delta 1064, traffic at your 2 o'clock, 7 miles, turning southbound. There it is, an A319 for the parallel.
Traffic inside Delta 1064.
1064, roger. United 735, fly heading 240, descend and maintain 9,000 vectors for the approach.
240, 9,000, United 735.
Number approach, Skywest 5778, C4, descending through flight level 220.
Skywest 5778, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 29905, spec vectors, visual approach, runway 16 right.
Expect visual 16 right.
Air China 207, turn left heading 350.
Left hand 350, Air China 207.
Delta 2877 at Kipper, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
At Kipper, cleared ILS 16 left approach, Delta 2877.
Delta 1667, wind 200 at 10, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, Delta 16.
Delta 1064, wind 210 at 15, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 16 left, Delta 10.
Air Shuttle 1017 rated taxi with information 0.
Air Shuttle 1017, runway 17 left, taxi via Bravo Sierra, hold short of Mike.
We've got our FMS set up for runway 8, and we would request that for Air Shuttle 1017.
Air Shuttle 1017, unable runway 8 because that's an eastbound for westbound, and I sent you your PDC 17 left. If you can reprogram for 17 left, we'd really appreciate it.
Yep, I see it now. It's into the PDC there. Sorry about that. Air Shuttle 1015 will reprogram.
1017, no problem. Just let me know when you're ready.
And Denver approach, SkyWest 5683 is with you, descending via the longs for arrival.
SkyWest 5683, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 29905, expect ILS runway 16 left approach from Cayley.
Alright, we'll expect I6 or 16 left approach from Cayley and 29905 for SkyWest 5683, appreciate it.
Delta 735, correction, United 735, Denver airport's at your 10 o'clock, 19er miles, report the field.
United 735.
United 735, fly heading 200 to join final, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
00 to join, clear visual approach, runway 17 right, United 735.
Air China 207, descend to maintain 11,000.
And maintain 11,000, Air China 207.
United 735, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, and A321 for the parallel.
Report, or traffic at United 735.
735, roger.
Denver approach, DHX 3366, holding short of 17 right.
DHX 3366 heavy, RNAV to go rock, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV go rock, clear for 17 right for 3366.
Air China 207, descend to maintain 9,000.
Descend maintain 9,000, Air China 207.
Delta 626, wind 220 at 14, runway 16 left, clear to land.
16 left, clear to land, Delta 66.
United 735, wind 210 at 12, runway 17 right, clear to land, traffic departing before your arrival.
7 right, clear to land, United 735.
Air Shuttle 1017 ready to taxi.
Air Shuttle 1017, runway 17 left, taxi via Bravo Sierra, Mike, Echo Delta.
Runway 17 left via Bravo Sierra, Mike, Echo Delta for Air Shuttle 1017.
Delta 1667, turn right on Delta, taxi via Delta, Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, and say parking.
Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, and we'll get back to you on the parking Delta. Delta 1064 vacated Foxtrot 6 for Alpha 25.
Delta 1064, welcome to Denver, taxi ramp via Foxtrot, Bravo Sierra. Have a good night.
Foxtrot, Bravo Sierra, good day, Delta 1064.
DHX 3366 Heavy, radar contact, altitude passing.
Climbing through, hang on, I'm looking for Old Man Eyes. 6,800.
Air China 207, turn right, heading 080.
Right heading 080, Air China 207.
DHX 3366 Heavy, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID for 3366.
Denver,
Turkish 202 Heavy, contact Denver Center, 127.65, good night.
Contact Denver Center on 127.65. Thank you so much. Good night. Turkish 202 Heavy.
First Delta 1667, Alpha.
Denver Center, Turkish 202 Heavy, climbing to flight level 230 via 16,700.
There's 202 Denver Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Turkish 202 Heavy, thanks.
Virgin 1124 descendant via the logger for arrival Denver landing south.
Logger for arrival Denver landing south for Virgin 1124. Thanks so much.
We're at flight level 350. Aircraft on, you're well outside my airspace. Don't forget to change brakes. Delta 1149, contact Denver approach 120.35.
120.35, Delta 1149, good night.
United 1041, say airspeed.
United 1041 is 279 knots. Decimal 721 Mach.
1041, roger.
Notice it.
United 1041, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Contact Denver approach 120.35. See ya. Thank you for the UTC.
Seattle time. Damn, that is crazy. 10 hours, 16 minutes. Look at this. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, guys.
Denver Center, DHX 3366, climbing through 17,000.
DHX 3366, Denver Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Up to 320 for 3366.
United 447, contact Denver approach 120.35. Good night.
Over to approach 120.35, 447. Good night.
JetBlue 187, leave my airspace of the West Salt Lake is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Frequency change approved. JetBlue 187, back down.
All Nippon 217, you're also leave my airspace to the West Salt Lake is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Frequency change approved. All Nippon 217, have a good night.
Denver Center, THX 3366. We just went through a decent amount of moderate trot between 28 to 290.
TH3366, roger. We have been getting a couple of reports of turbulence out in that area, so thank you. Although that was like 3 hours ago, so I appreciate the pirate.
No problem, 3366.
Virgin 1124, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Over to Denver approach on 120.35 for Virgin 1124. Thanks for ATC. See you.
Air Shuttle 1017 climbing to flight level 180 for flight level 320 and heading 243.
Air Shuttle 1017 Denver Center, you're clear direct to Tehru, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Direct to Tehru, can maintain 320 for Air Shuttle 1017.
Air Shuttle 1017, just be advised, about 10 minutes ago, a 777 reported moderate chop to flight level 290.
Daniel, Saturday, good. What is it? How do you hear me?
It sounds like you're really far outside my airspace, probably about a 4x5.
Roger that. We are coming in the airspace. Then we go back on detail. We're going to contact.
Actually, looks like you're about to enter Minneapolis' airspace on 133.4, so you can call them.
Roger that. Have a good night.
We'll see you. American 961, descend via the ski for arrival, Denver's landing south.
Descend via ski 4, American 961.
Air Shuttle 1017, advise when you receive the weather and NOTAMs for the Montrose Airport. Say approach request will enable.
We just picked up the weather and we'd like to request the ILS to runway 17 for Air Shuttle 1015.
Air Shuttle 1017, would you like that starting at dirty or from a different fix?
Dirty looks good for us. Air Shuttle 1015.
Air Shuttle 1017, clear direct dirty and descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain 16,000 via Montrose altimeter, tree 005.
Clear direct and dirty, descend and maintain 16,000 at pilot's discretion, altimeter 05. Air Shuttle 1017.
American 961, unfortunately, I'm closing as well as approach, so you can change your passenger frequency approved.
All right, over to Unicom. Thanks for your service. Good night.
Turkish 202 Heavy, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4. Good night.
Contact Minneapolis Center on 133.4, Turkish 202 Heavy. Good night.
Air Shuttle 1017, cross dirty Adder.
Turkish 202 Heavy at flight level 350.
Turkish 202, Minneapolis Center, good evening. United 664, Denver Center's closing, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Unicom, United 664, thank you so much. Have a good night. Hey, Center, is it okay if Superior and Charlie steps off for about 15?
Citation 3 Sierra Charlie approved.
Roger, we'll report back from the
Actually, you're not that far away from leaving the airspace, and Denver just signed off. Citation 3 Sierra Charlie, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Roger, going to task. See you later, Mini Center. Thank you for the phenomenal service.
Delta 1307, advise you have information Bravo, expect visual 12 right. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, advise you have Bravo, expect visual 12 right.
We have Bravo on board and we'll expect a visual 12 right. Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Air Canada 7019, Winnipeg is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, Canada 7019.
TBM 8 Delta Zulu, the siren altimeter 2999er.
Altimeter 2999er. Remember, spot 5-8 Delta Zulu.
Last aircraft calling safe, call sign again. KLM 656, roger, okay, I thought I heard something else, but what is your request?
I was just wondering if you have the available.
KLM 656, negative. Not very many in the U.S. do that. Waiting for an official solution to be integrated with our controller client. United 5214 Heavy, Minneapolis Center. Roger. Proceed direct. McConnell. Maintain 7,000. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, slightly right to left, heavy 777, 6,600, restricted to 7,000.
We'll even out, eye out for traffic, Charlie Tango 1.
United 5214 Heavy, traffic 10 o'clock, 4 miles, pretty much on a course towards you at 8,900. The Airbus at 8,900, restricted to 8,000.
Charlie Tango 1, we have the traffic on.
Roger. United 5214 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 400. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Center Delta 877, passing by level 28.
Delta 877, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Turn left, heading 360, maintain 7000.
Left heading 360, maintain 7000, Delta 877.
Delta 976, Chicago Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Bay Flight 7, Denver Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Other Dark Center, Bay Flight 7, have a good night.
Wings 952 Minneapolis Center. Good evening. Radar contact. Thanks for the position report. Descend via the Bloom 4 arrival. Runway 12 right. Transition to Minneapolis altimeter 2997. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, turn right heading 030, vectors to final. After the turn, airport 2 o'clock, 13 miles, report to field of sight.
Turn right heading 030 and we'll report when the airport is Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Delta 877, turn left direct Smurf, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Alright, turn left direct Smurf, flying 340, Delta 87. That's United 448 Heavy, climbing 5,400, 47,000.
United 448 Heavy, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Proceed direct McConnell, join the Chef 1 departure, maintain 7,000 for now.
Confirm direct, which waypoint for United 448 Heavy?
United 448 Heavy, proceed direct to McConnell.
Direct McConnell for United 448 Heavy.
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, do you have the airport in sight?
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, we barely have the airport in sight.
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, roger. Turn right heading 090, and that will get you a little bit closer, and just let me know that you have it.
Turn right 090, and we'll be Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Probably want to slow down a little bit now.
So we'll slow down, Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Hey Sam, we have a time like this. How'd you hear us?
Last aircraft calling standby, Delta 1307 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000. United 448 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Climb and maintain 400, United 448 Heavy.
Frontier Flight 46, Frontier Flight 1647, descend via the Nitzer 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition, the Minneapolis altimeter 29997.
About the next, say the way, please understand again, my apologies.
Nitzer 3 arrival.
About the next 3 arrival, Minneapolis 1, 2, right transition,
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, turn right heading 150, that'll get you lined up and advise you out of the field.
Advise, we have the field in Charlie Tango 1 left side.
Charlie Tango 1 Papa, clear visual approach runway 12 right.
Clear for the visual 12 right, Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
American 738, Minneapolis Center, are you with me?
I am working on 5,000, 1,000 away.
American 738, roger. Clear direct zipper, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Direct zipper, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Delta 1307, turn right heading 030, vectors to final. After the turn, airport 2 o'clock, 13 miles, report to field. Charlie Tango 1 Papa, contact tower 126.7.
126.7, Charlie Tango 1 Papa, thank you for your service, field.
American 80, Toronto Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency changing group. TBM 8 Delta Zulu, descend at pilot discretion, maintain 5,000, Duluth altimeter 29908.
Descended pilot discretion to 5,000, altimeter 29908, November 558 Delta Zulu.
Delta 1307, clear visual approach, runway 12 right. Delta 1307 Heavy, contact tower 126.7.